Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 2, The Rogue Prince. This episode first aired August 28, 2022. I won't be going too deep into any spoilers, but let me give you a quick synopsis. In this episode, Rhaenyra oversteps at the small council. Viserys is urged to secure the succession through marriage, and Daemon announces his intentions. Those are very high level summaries of what really happened in this episode. This one went fast, went deep. So this one was directed by Greg Yaitanes. Apologies if I mispronounced that. Written by Ryan J. Kondo, based on the work of George R. R. Martin, Fire and Blood. So, man, this is this feels to me back like the peak Game of Thrones that I really enjoyed. First of all, definitely appointment television for me. I want to be there at 8 o'clock when the episode hits. I love it. We got to finally see the full opening of the show. Right in the pilot, we didn't have an opening. We have an opening again, once again with that theme that we all love. With obviously updated graphics because this now reflects the story of the Targaryens and their bloodline and how it's passing down through generations all the way to where we are now. Um, but yeah, let me touch on those 3 points that we talked about in the summer, very high level, just to give you some of the highlights. So Rhaenyra overstepping the small council. Boy, does she overstep. Millie Alcock, who plays the young princess Rhaenyra, she's so good in the show. She's so great. I love the character. I love how she like all the action that she's taking. Um, and I just really like every time that she takes action because she's not somebody that's just gonna sit there and wait for things to happen and have people decide for her. She's very vocal. She definitely has a few decisions that she makes in this episode that I feel are going to be reverberating throughout the rest of the season. So I'm very excited for that. I love her chemistry with Patty Considine, who plays King Viserys, and also her friend Emily Carey, who plays Allison Hightower. There's definitely a lot of stuff going on there, so I'm very excited for that. And next up, we have Viserys being urged to secure a wedding. So this is where we have his small council. With we have Rhys Infants, who plays Otto Hightower, the Hand of the King. I love Rhys. Like he has such a versatile actor that at first in the first episode I didn't even recognize him until I did my review. I was like, oh, it's this dude. Like he has been in other like he's been in Little Nicky and he's been in the replacements and he's been in some really fun stuff, but also just doing really cool stuff like this. So really great to have him on the screen. We have Steve Tosin, who plays Lord Corlys Velaryon, who is from the rich family, the sea part of the kingdom. They're very important in the High Council. So they are definitely urging King Viserys to move on. And it's been 6 months in this episode from the first episode, so there is a bit of a time jump. I don't mind the pacing. I think it's good to have a lot of these things happen. I think we want to get to a certain point where we'll definitely slow down, but these first two episodes we hit the ground running for sure. Uh, Lastly, we have Damon announcing his intentions. Geez, Matt Smith, just what a role! Like I know there's a lot of people that love him from from Doctor Who and other stuff, but I this might be his my favorite role for Matt Smith. Now, granted, I don't like I said outside of Doctor Who, I don't think he's done a lot of stuff that has been critically acclaimed. But this here, he's just so good in this role. He's at being this like I don't know. It's a very he's a very charismatic antagonist. I'll say it like that because I don't want to give too much away. So I will touch on a few things. There's a part of the episode that specifically with this whole wedding stuff that I was not super on board with. I'm glad that they just kind of moved forward from that. If you watch the episode, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But man, what an episode! Once again, like I said, this is for me appointment television. I'm there 8 p.m. Central. when the episode drops. I love watching the stuff after, like the little thing after. And I know they also have an official podcast. I'll probably start listening to that to, get some more insight from the creators and the people that are more involved with this, and then I can give you guys more insight in these reviews. So I'll keep doing these if you guys want to keep watching them. I'm having a good time making the reviews. Normally we don't do weekly shows, but I feel like House of the Dragon is a big enough show that I feel like I need to. Stay tuned. We'll be covering more of the stuff. We have a lot of stuff coming up, including Rings of Power. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, everyone. Make sure to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, more House of the Dragon content, all that good stuff here in this channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.